to the Digital Binky podcast and TV. And guys, this series is actually a special series because last year we had this series which is a simple life series. And I am so happy that I am coming back to talk about my first hard copy book. A Simple Life. I'm going to bring it closer. Okay, as you can see, A Simple Life. The book is going to educate you on how to live life with joy, peace, and happiness. And that happiness is what we are going to be talking about. So, we're just going to read the first chapter in the series one, chapter two. I'm going to bring it closer. Chapter two. These are for people who will be streaming us on YouTube and other social media platforms at Digital Pay. Yeah, go and engage and follow. So the chapter two, we are just gonna do one part, and then later on we come back to this part and this part. We're just gonna do just one part, and then we come back to this part and this part and this part. So make sure you follow us on all our series on A Simple Life. And yes, we have our book you can buy on Seller. All you just have to do is click on the Seller link. You see A Simple Life, and trust me, guys, the fees are affordable, 10,000 baby. Okay, so let's get right into the series. Live a happy life. Ofonime Okon, a flight instructor, said that living a happy life is living your dream life. Before now, someone asked me a question. If you have all the money in this world, what kind of life would you live and what would you do? I replied, I would like to travel around the world. That is my dream. I would love to travel around the world and spend some times in memorable places. That has always been what I would love to do if money was not a problem. You see, my dream is full of effect without causes. It's like thinking of a product without process and like thinking about packaging without content. So I wrote a quote when I was writing this book. It's written by Ralph Waldo Emerson, 1803 to 1882. He is an American writer, and that quote says, life is not only good when it is magical, musical, or a perfect timing and concert. And when we do not automize it, you must hear the bird songs without attempting to render it into nouns or verb. Okay, so we're going back to the same chapter, which is this part we're finishing. Expecting a fruit without planting a seed. That is what happens when we have all what we want. We would want to cease from working and forget that someone worked out what we are enjoying. I should really ask myself, what can I do that can bring about a beautiful life to others? And that thought should be my major concern. Besides, God cannot finance the kinds of dreams that doesn't have a direct positive effect on the people. I had a rethink, and now I know that with my writings, my vloggings, and my blogging, I have an aim of helping humanity, which is what I'm doing, the podcast. I'm blushing. I have an aim of helping humanity. My dreams of traveling the world and spending some time in memorable places is still possible. Yes, I have dreams for that. If there's anyone that wants to sponsor my traveling trip, please, I would really appreciate you. Yeah. So, after I have affected human lives positively, haven't I? I am still doing that. When one lives in such delusion, dreaming of an affluence without commensurate work to bring such dreams to pass, they find such dreams unattainable. And it's like planting stones and expecting to advance through such persons will reap disappointment. The dreamer of an ideal world without working it out will always live in depression and then get prayers with many sorrows voice of happiness. He will only hope to attain happiness only when he lives his unattainable dream. Okay, so that means that you need to dream and at the same time work, just like what I'm doing. Despite the fact that I'm dreaming to live that lifestyle of traveling, apart from the fact I'm helping humanity, I'm working towards it and trying to make sure I monetize my skill to make some money and live that traveling dream I want to do. So, guys, it's a wrap on this particular series. We'll still come back to it. But I want to say that a simple life is the life that I encourage every individual in the world, both local and international. Live a simple life. Just like the book said, live a happy life. Even when you have dreams, work towards your dream and then you can achieve it. So I'm just gonna show you a glimpse of the book again. This is the back cover. Okay, many people have always been seeing me talk about buy my book, but they have never seen a picture of me holding my book before. So now you have seen it, right? This is me holding my book, and yeah, I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of the work I've put in. I spent 4 years working on this book and seeing that this book has come to life and come to help other people to understand that life is truly simple. It's one of the most greatest thing I've ever done in this planet Earth. And I'm so grateful to God for the talent He has given me to write my story, to write my experience and interview other people like Ofonime to share their perspective of life. So, guys, let me know what you think about a simple life. Let me know whether you are interested in purchasing. I'm gonna drop the link of our seller link to buy this book for 10,000 naira. I'm going to drop it on the seller link. Don't forget to engage, repost, and tell your friends and family to be a part of this, community of this podcast. And then I look forward to you also patronizing my other services, which is digital marketing, media, and tech services. And also, we also do education. We have an academy, which is the Digital Big Way Academy, where you learn digital skills and subject-based skills. So if you also like to run an ads on our podcast where you want me to promote you at the same time still doing this podcast, yeah, I'm gonna call my number so that you can contact me. And yes, if you like to support my brand, you like to support my book, you want me to publish as many to other people to distribute, and you also want to support my podcast, you want to support my work, you see my work, you appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna send the support token website link is also inside. I'm going to send it in this podcast as well. So all you just have to do is click on the support and support with any amount. Thank you guys for staying to the end. And my handle is Adita Bimpe on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, and yeah, that's on those platforms. So my WhatsApp number is +234 814 748 0036. And yes, for this book we have a coaching page because this series was all about coaching, and I cannot talk coaching if I don't talk about the book I have written. So the coaching page is on Twitter at Digital Bimpe the coach, and on Facebook at Digital Bimpe the coach. If you also need me to, coach you, we have our coaching services. It's still the same number, +234 814 748 0036. And thank you guys for, always reposting. And thank you to all the our partners who have been featuring our podcast work content across their distribution. I love and I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys in another series on Digital VP TV and podcast. Bye.